The long-awaited FRONTLINES update is finally here, and in this video I'm going to be going over absolutely everything that was added and everything that was changed. So starting off with the brand new UI, as you can see, it looks a lot better. It's not like a crazy change to the UI, but overall it's a lot more fresh, I guess, a lot more clean. And as you can see, the leaderboard got a pretty big change as well. It looks better in my opinion with the black colors and stuff. And you can see the avatars now, so you can clearly see Zyro and his femboy avatar, man, as well as Kivki. They're both femboys. You can see their femboy avatars on the leaderboard now. That is just crazy to me. But yeah, that's that. And then moving on to, the actual, the juice of the update, and that's going to be the brand new map. This is a really nice map in my opinion. Overall, just look at it, right? It looks really nice in my opinion, and overall it plays pretty good. So I played this map quite a bit the past few days on the QA testing servers, and it's pretty fun. I haven't actually played public games yet because I've been focusing on making this video, but I can't wait to play in some pub games because it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, overall it's very nice. You can jump up here, and I'm gonna show you guys around the map a tiny bit here. As you can see, I don't know, this reminds me of like Shoot House, like this part, I don't know why. This reminds me of like Shoot House from I think it's called Shoot House, right? No, Firing Range. It's Firing Range, man, from Black Ops 1, I think, right? I don't know, this part specifically reminds me of it, but I mean, probably because it has a firing range and the building is similar to like one of the spots on the BO1 map, but that's that. And there's this part right up here. You can jump up. This is like a main spawn, I think, if I remember correctly. There's down here as well, so you can like, kind of wrap around, and yeah, like there are other spawns and all that. Pretty nice. There's up here as well. But overall, the flow of the map and everything is pretty nice, man. It's pretty nice. This right here is another thing, main spawn points. Yeah, that's pretty much everything, I think. I'm gonna just stay tuned for a lot of footage and gameplay on this map. Alright, so moving on to the brand new optics. Thor, which is the main dev, I believe, for these optics, did an incredible job, so thumbs up to him. And we're gonna quickly go over them all, like really quickly, because I'm gonna have a dedicated video showcasing literally every single new optic, either like today or tomorrow. So stay tuned for that video, but for now, I'm just gonna quickly zoom through them. And yeah, let's do that really quick. Man, these optics are sick. Like, these are really nice looking optics, man, but they're really not that practical, right? Like, I don't see myself ever using these aside from maybe making a video specifically, but like practically I wouldn't use this because it just isn't practical, right? The maps are all really small for the most part, and it just isn't really practical. But Thor did them, like, they look sick. Like, look at this, man. This is crazy looking. They're sick, but they're just not practical yet on these small maps. We gotta wait for the big maps to come out, right? And yeah, just look at that. It's sick. Really nice. These big ones are nice, man. Look, that is crazy looking. I really wish, just so they actually got like a lot of use, because I already know there isn't going to be a crazy amount of people using these because they're just not really that practical. They really should be equipable on all of these snipers if possible. That would be really nice because it would just add so much more customization to the snipers, and it'll be really nice. But yeah, they're sick. And yeah, that's the optics. So moving on to the gun changes. Literally every single gun in this entire game has been tweaked at least a tiny bit. So for example, the AS Val, if you equip the VSSM upper receiver attachment, instead of it being a full auto like it used to be, now in this new update, it's a semi-automatic gun, right? So that's one just change to a gun. The AS Val has been tweaked a little bit. In my opinion, the AS Val has been nerfed quite a bit. Like, even their regular receiver, I think the recoil is a little bit worse on it now, as well as the damage at long range. So the AS Val now is a lot less overpowered. But yeah, it's been a lot of stuff has been nerfed / buffed in its own ways, right? And like, for example, the PP2000, this gun right here, it only has 40 bullets now instead of the normal 60 round mag, so it's been nerfed in that way by 20 bullets. But as you can see, it literally has no recoil. It's literally a laser beam. The downside to it now is at long range, for example, like here to up there, around there, it's going to be a pea shooter. It's going to do no damage, right? So the recoil is literally gone now. but the damage range is really bad, and up close it also just absolutely shreds. The MP5, for example, kind of the same thing. The magazine was nerfed by 10, so it's only 50 rounds now in the 50 round drum mag, so there's 50 bullets in it now. And it also has like 0 recoil. Even the MP5K receiver attachment on the MP5, which is known for having a lot of shake in the old version of this game, now has literally like 0 recoil, but it also has terrible long range damage. So basically small tweaks like damage range, or like the up close damage, or you know, the recoil, stuff like that is what has been changed on pretty much all the guns. These snipers, as you can see right here, has got new scopes now. They got new scopes, which are pretty nice. Both the fix and the AWM has also been reworked. So the AWM and the fix, now to one shot one kill, even with the AWM, you need to hit the upper torso. You're gonna hit marker even close range. I think, I don't know about close range, they might have changed it in QA, but I know for a fact, like at certain ranges for sure, if you don't hit the upper torso, it's gonna be a hit marker, which it wasn't like that before, right? So that's a change as well, stuff like that. Now, I am not going to be specifically going over every single weapon change in this video. It's going to take forever. I literally went over like 3 of them, or like 4 guns. There's still more than double the guns I would have to go over. This video would take way too long. So I'm going to skip that, and then I'm going to make a separate video going over all of the guns, all the gun changes, and how how good they are and all that now in a future video. So stay tuned for that video. Like I said, I'll be going over literally every single gun in the game, showing what's different now, and I'm also going to be rating them all, doing a tier list on what I think is going to be the meta guns and what's going to be the bad guns after all the changes. Stay tuned for that. And that is everything for this. Let's move on to the movement. Alright, so moving on to the final big change in this update, and that is going to be the movement nerf. So as you can see, when I b-hop now, it's not as fast by any means. It's kind of sluggish now. As you can see, it's pretty sluggish when I do that, and you can clearly see how the movement, like how the nerf is when I do this. Look at this. When I only click on space, when I spam space, look at that. Here, look again. After the first hop or two, the hops start to become slower and slower, and you jump less. You get less height on every jump, I guess, and you become slower and slower. It just gets worse over time, right? And when I b-hop like normal, this is what it looks like. Kind of sluggish, just doesn't feel that great anymore. But with that being said, when you do this, movement still feels really, really good, and you can absolutely zoom across the map. As you can see, instead of just spamming it, you know, like non-stop like you normally would, you gotta throw in a lot of slides. And I got a feeling this is probably even gonna be nerfed. Like, I feel like movement might be nerfed even more than this, because look at this, man. Look at this. I'm absolutely zooming through the map still, right? There's so many people freaking out right now on the Discord server, crying about the movement nerf, and it's like, it's not even that big of a deal, man. Like, look how fast I'm going. Just look, I'm cruising through the map. Look, when you do this, like, I'm still cruising. I can still, you know, ADS jump, peek, zoom by some guy, boom, boom, boom. Like, it's still really fast, man. And yeah, that is pretty much everything. There's a few more things here, so bug fixes as well as quality of life improvements, and then something which is really unique. I've never seen a Roblox game do this before, and that is a Razer Chroma RGB integration. So I'm pretty sure what that is. For example, just because I played BO4 recently and this happened to my keyboard, because I own everything Razer pretty much. So when I went on BO4, you know, BO4, like the logo and all that, it's like orange. A lot of the stuff on Black Ops 4 is orange, right? Because that's the logo. My keyboard and my mouse was orange. Basically, it's like reactive to colors in the game, and you can customize it and all that type of stuff, like on Razer. And basically, I think that's what this is. Like, it like the colors on your keyboard could like be reactive with stuff in the game. I think that's what that is. I could be wrong, but either way, really, really cool. And you guys can join the Maximilian Discord for more information. Check out #updates, and you'll have some more information about the Razer Chroma RGB stuff. And that is pretty much everything. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy. Let me know what you guys think about the update. Now, I know it seems kind of 50-50 here. I've been in the Discord here a little bit, and there's a lot of people complaining about the movement. Also, other people complaining about the optics, which somehow, I don't know how they're complaining about that. I love the optics, man. Thor did an amazing job. They look amazing, and they're really good. I don't know why they're complaining about that. And people are just complaining about, you know, everything, right? But overall, I like this update. The movement nerf, hardly even a nerf. Great change. And the map is pretty fire. And now we're just waiting for the brand new guns and the skins, and I'm going to be super hyped for that. I can't wait for that. That is in 2 weeks from now, and that's going to be really, really fun. So that's pretty much everything. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Join my Discord server down below. I'm always active in there. It's a dead server right now, but if somebody like types in there, I'm always going to reply like pretty much instantly whenever I'm up, but it is a pretty dead server. So join up, try to get my server, you know, to be revived from the grave there, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day or night.